Hello everyone, this here is a General Electric Carry Cool from 1980. I bought this for $20 at a flea market, and yes, it does work, which I think is pretty good for a $20 air conditioner, despite that it's a little bit weathered, but hey, it's 40 years old, so I think the fact that it's in working order is pretty good. Now, I'd say this unit's about 95% complete. It's missing the vanes, which is no surprise. And whenever I install these, I don't use them anyway. It's missing the original filter, which again is no surprise. And the only thing I'm a little bummed about is it's missing the badge that would have gone across the bottom. Though I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the adhesive and not worry about it, because honestly, this is the same textured plastic as the top here, so you really won't notice it. And on some later models, I think they actually had the badge at the top. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm really going to worry about it. This unit has a vent. This has the door, which I believe was only used on, I want to say, the very late 70s and early 80s models. Any unit I've seen past like 84, 85, they omitted the door. So this is kind of like they added the door, then they removed it again. So this is kind of like an interesting, like, in-between model. And I like the door because it makes this really nice, sleek look. And these do look like a big lunchbox, I have to say. It makes sense why they partnered with Igloo at one point for a promotional campaign and made lunchboxes. Now, I'm going to pull this front piece off here. This is one of the ones with the plastic fan. I believe the older ones had the metal fan. Still has the schematic. One of my friends who also has one of these units has told me that this is how you get them apart, with these little screws down there. But anyway, I will start it up for you. Start out with the fan. This is a low fan. There's high. And now we'll go to low cool. This unit could definitely use a cleaning, as I said. I think there's a bit of a lack of airflow through these front coils. My guess is that it was probably ran a bit without the filter, but I would also assume that a lot of the decomposed filter has got caught up in the coils here. Now, I've noticed it likes to make that sound there, like something's like rattling, but after it runs for a few minutes, that goes away. So I'm not exactly sure what that is. But it doesn't really seem to be affecting functionality. But like I said, running it for a few minutes, it goes away, then it's pretty much silent. Here's high cool. Here's also a better look of the back. See the General Electric logo right there. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the back yet. If I'm just going to clean it and leave it as is, or if I'm going to like put some UV resistant beige paint on it. Not entirely sure yet. But again, it doesn't really affect functionality, but might not be a bad idea to protect it for future use. And I'll give a little demo of the energy saver for anyone who's never seen that before. So typically, when you have an air conditioner running, you know, the temperature gets cold enough and the compressor kicks off, but the fan will keep running. However, with this energy saving switch, whenever it gets cold enough, the fan will also turn off, which I think is a pretty nice feature. Obviously, it saves energy. Here's a little view of the badge for you. Is a 5,000 BTU capacity. I will eventually make a video of me cleaning this up. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching.